Welcome back to Z Coins. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, focusing on a specific piece that's got collectors buzzing: the 1991 Lincoln 1-cent penny with a mint mark. Believe it or not, this penny has been making headlines because of its astronomical value. Stick around as we explore its history, significance, and why it's worth a staggering $1.9 million. All right, let's get into it. The 1991 Lincoln penny is a seemingly ordinary coin, but it has a backstory that makes it incredibly rare and valuable. To understand why this particular penny is worth so much, we need to dig into a few key points: its history, mint marks, rarity, and current market value. First, let's talk about the basics. The Lincoln penny, also known as the 1-cent coin, was first issued in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Since then, it's become one of the most recognizable and collected coins in American numismatics. In 1991, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies as part of its regular coinage. However, it's not the regular 1991 pennies that are causing a stir. It's the ones with a particular mint mark. Now, mint marks are small letters on coins indicating where they were minted. For the 1991 Lincoln penny, you'd typically find D for Denver or P for Philadelphia. But here's where it gets interesting. In 1991, a very rare and unusual phenomenon occurred. A small number of pennies were accidentally minted with a unique feature, a mint mark that was not supposed to be on that year's coins. This mint mark, coupled with some other subtle variations, makes these pennies incredibly rare. So what exactly makes this 1991 penny so valuable? To start with, it's the combination of rarity and condition. Most of the 1991 pennies are common and worth just their face value. However, a few of these rare pennies with the unexpected mint mark have been discovered in mint condition, which is crucial. The higher the grade of the coin, the more valuable it becomes. Coins in excellent condition can command much higher prices in the market. Recently, one of these rare 1991 Lincoln pennies with the special mint mark was auctioned off for an incredible $1.9 million. This is a staggering amount for a penny, but it's a testament to how the rarity and historical significance of coins can drive their value through the roof. The excitement among collectors is palpable, and this sale has sparked a surge of interest in other coins from this era. We had the chance to speak with Collector's Name, a renowned coin collector and expert, about this extraordinary find. Here's what they had to say about the 1991 mint mark penny and its impact on the coin collecting community. Thanks to Collector's Name for those insights. As you can see, the 1991 Lincoln penny with the special mint mark is more than just a coin. It's a piece of numismatic history. So what should you do if you think you might have one of these rare pennies? First, make sure to have it professionally graded by a reputable numismatic grading service. If it's genuine and in good condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Even if you don't find $1 million penny, remember that coin collecting is about the journey and discovery as much as it is about the value. To recap, the 1991 Lincoln 1-cent penny with a special mint mark is an incredible find with a current market value of $1.9 million. Its rarity and the unique circumstances of its minting make it a standout piece in the world of coin collecting. We've got an exciting video for all the coin collectors and curious minds out there. We're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics to explore a modern coin that has skyrocketed in value. A 2014 Lincoln penny that is now worth a staggering $1.2 million. You heard that right, $1.2 million. How can a simple penny minted just a decade ago be worth so much today? Stick around as we break down what makes this coin so special, its market value, and what you should be looking for in your pocket change. Before we dive into the details of this incredible 2014 Lincoln penny, Let's start with a quick background on the Lincoln cent itself. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1909, when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, the design of the penny has undergone several changes, but since 1959, it has featured the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse and, of course, Lincoln's profile on the obverse. So what makes the 2014 Lincoln penny stand out among billions of other pennies produced that year? For starters, we need to talk about mint marks. In 2014, pennies were minted in 3 primary locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark. But our star today isn't just any penny. It's a rare error coin from that year, and it's the D mint mark from Denver that is causing all the buzz. In the world of coin collecting, errors can turn an otherwise ordinary coin into a valuable treasure. And that's exactly what happened with the 2014 Lincoln penny. This particular penny became famous due to a rare minting error. Most pennies minted in Denver in 2014 were standard, but a few were struck on the wrong planchet. For those not familiar, a planchet is the blank piece of metal on which the design is struck. In the case of our 2014 penny, some were accidentally struck on planchets intended for dimes. This means the coin is the size and weight of a dime, but has the design of a penny. Such errors are exceptionally rare, and when discovered, they can send collectors into a frenzy. The first discovery of this error was made by a sharp-eyed collector who noticed the penny's unusual thickness and weight. The key characteristics of this error coin are its slightly smaller size, thinner appearance, and lighter weight compared to a standard penny. These features are subtle, but to a trained eye or with the right equipment, they can be identified. This mistake from the Denver Mint wasn't discovered until several years after 2014, making the coin a hidden treasure just waiting to be found. Alright, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for. How did this 2014 Lincoln penny reach a value of $1.2 million? Well, the rarity of the error is the primary factor. With only a few known examples of this error coin, demand has far outstripped supply. Collectors and investors alike are willing to pay top dollar to add this unique piece to their collection. In the numismatic market, the value of a coin is driven by 4 main factors: rarity, condition, demand, and historical significance. This error penny ticks all those boxes, especially rarity and demand. Initially, the coin's value was speculated to be in the tens of thousands, but as more collectors became aware of its existence and its rarity was confirmed, the price soared. Today, the market has seen this coin reach prices as high as $1.2 million at auctions and private sales. So why the high price tag? Think of it as supply and demand on steroids. There are so few of these error coins that collectors are competing fiercely to own one. Additionally, the story behind the coin, the fact that it's an error from such a recent year, adds a layer of intrigue and desirability. Now, you might be wondering, do I have one of these $1 million pennies in my change jar at home? It's possible, but finding one requires some patience and a keen eye. First, you'll need to look at any 2014 pennies you have and see if they have a D mint mark under the date. Remember, only pennies with the D mint mark from Denver have the potential to be this rare error coin. Next, check the size and weight. A standard penny weighs about 2.5 grams, but the error coin struck on a dime planchet will weigh around 2.27 grams and will be slightly smaller in diameter. If you suspect you have a potential error coin, it's a good idea to have it authenticated by a professional coin grader. Organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC) can provide an official grade and authentication, which is crucial if you're looking to sell. Incredible, right? Who would have thought that a 2014 Lincoln penny could be worth $1.2 million today? If you're a collector or just someone who loves the thrill of a treasure hunt, now is a great time to check your coins. Remember, coin collecting is not just about the potential for profit, but also about the history and stories each coin carries. Avi got a really exciting topic to dive into. The 1984 Lincoln 1-cent penny with a mint mark that's worth a whopping $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right. So, buckle up and let's explore the incredible story of this rare coin and why it commands such an astounding value. The Lincoln penny has been a staple in American coinage since 1909, and while many of these pennies are worth just 1 cent, there's a special 1984 mint mark penny that's causing quite a stir in the numismatic world. To understand why the 1984 Lincoln penny is so valuable, we first need to look at the history of Lincoln cents. The Lincoln penny, featuring President Abraham Lincoln, was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate his 100th birthday. It has undergone several design changes over the years, but it has always been a beloved piece of American coinage. Fast forward to 1984, a year that was relatively unremarkable for coinage compared to others. The U.S. Mint produced millions of these pennies that year, and most of them are common, everyday coins. However, there's a specific subset of these pennies that has become extremely rare and highly valuable. Joining us today is expert's name, a renowned coin collector and numismatist. Thanks for being here. My pleasure. The 1984 Lincoln penny that's making headlines is known for its unusual mint mark error. That's right. Can you tell us more about this error and why it's so significant? Absolutely. What makes the 1984 penny so special is that it was supposed to be a regular issue with either a D mint mark from Denver or no mint mark at all for Philadelphia. But some of these pennies were accidentally struck with a mint mark that should not have been there, creating a rare error coin. To the untrained eye, this might look like just another penny, but the mint mark error is the key. In some cases, this error involves a D mint mark appearing on coins that were not supposed to have one, or a misplaced mint mark on a coin from Philadelphia. Exactly. Because this error is so rare, only a few of these pennies are known to exist. Their rarity and the historical significance of the error have driven their value through the roof. The value of these error pennies has skyrocketed in recent years. While a regular 1984 penny might be worth just 1 cent, this error version can command prices in the millions. The current market value of the most famous 1984 mint mark penny is estimated at an incredible $1.30 million. So, what should collectors and investors look for if they want to find this rare coin? The key is to look for pennies from 1984 with unusual mint marks or discrepancies in the strike. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can help verify the authenticity and value of these error coins. If you think you've found a potential 1984 error penny, it's important to get it professionally graded. This ensures its authenticity and can significantly affect its market value. As always, whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, understanding the history and value of coins, like the 1984 Lincoln penny, can make your hobby even more exciting. We're diving into the world of 1-cent pennies, specifically focusing on a 1981 Lincoln penny that could potentially be worth a staggering $1.4 million. So, grab your magnifying glasses and let's get into it. The 1981 Lincoln penny is not just another coin in your change jar. While most 1981 pennies are worth just 1 cent, there's a rare, exceptional case where this penny is worth a whole lot more. Let's break down why this particular coin is attracting such astronomical value. First, a little bit of background. The 1981 Lincoln penny, like all modern Lincoln pennies, was minted at the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. The The standard 1981 penny features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The key detail here is the mint mark. In 1981, pennies were produced at both the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. Coins produced at the Denver Mint have a small D mint mark, while those from Philadelphia don't have a mint mark at all. This is pretty standard and isn't particularly rare by itself. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter. The $1.4 million question: what makes this 1981 penny so incredibly valuable? The answer lies in a very rare error, an error that turns an ordinary penny into a collector's dream. We're talking about a very specific variety, the 1981 Lincoln penny with a unique minting error. During the 1981 minting process, there were a few coins that ended up with a significant error due to a misalignment in the die. This error resulted in a coin that, while still bearing the 1981 date, has distinctive features that set it apart from all other pennies minted that year. Some 1981 pennies have unusual die clash marks, where the design elements from one side of the coin are imprinted on the other side due to misalignment. These can make the coin look quite unique. Another type of error involves the double die obverse, where the front of the coin shows a doubling effect. This is caused by the coin being struck more than once, slightly misaligned. In some cases, the coin might be struck off-center, giving it a very distinct appearance that collectors are keen on. Finding one of these error pennies in mint condition is extremely rare. The error needs to be noticeable, and the coin has to be in excellent condition to command such high prices. In fact, there have been only a handful of these error coins found, making them highly coveted by serious collectors. So, how do you identify a rare 1981 penny that could be worth a fortune? Here are a few tips. Use a magnifying glass or a loupe to closely inspect the coin. Look for any unusual marks, doubling, or misalignment. Make sure the coin is genuine and not a modern reproduction. Authenticity is crucial in determining value. If you believe you've found a rare penny, it's a good idea to have it appraised by a professional coin dealer or grading service. Professional grading services will evaluate the coin's condition and authenticity. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. Higher grades generally mean higher values. As of now, the market for these rare 1981 error pennies is incredibly active. The highest recorded sale for one of these coins is around $1.4 million. However, prices can fluctuate based on demand, condition, and the rarity of the specific error. Recent auction results and market trends show that prices can vary. Always stay updated with the latest information from reputable sources and auction houses. In summary, while most 1981 Lincoln pennies are worth just 1 cent, a rare error coin from this year can be worth an extraordinary amount of money. If you come across a 1981 penny, take the time to inspect it closely. It might just be worth a lot more than you think. We're going to uncover the incredible story behind a seemingly ordinary coin that has captured the imagination of collectors everywhere, the 1980 Lincoln 1-cent penny. Stay tuned as we explore why this coin is worth a staggering $1.5 million and what makes it so special. Hey everyone! I'm host's name, and today's episode is going to be a real treat for both seasoned collectors and those just starting their journey into the world of coin collecting. We're going to dissect every detail about the 1980 Lincoln penny, its history, its rare variations, and why it's making headlines with its jaw-dropping market value. Let's start by setting the stage. The year is 1980, and the United States Mint is in full swing producing millions of Lincoln pennies as part of its regular operations. At first glance, the 1980 penny appears to be just another coin, until you discover its rare and unique variations. Here's a closer look at the 1980 penny. On the surface, it might seem like nothing out of the ordinary, But hidden within this seemingly average coin is a potential gold mine. For most people, a 1980 Lincoln penny is worth just 1 cent. However, a small number of these coins have an extraordinary story. In 1980, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies, and they were distributed across the country. For the most part, these coins are common and can be found easily. But the real treasure lies in the rare varieties, those with mint marks or errors that make them incredibly valuable. One of the key things to note is the mint mark. The 1980 penny was minted in Philadelphia, which traditionally does not use a mint mark. However, there are some intriguing exceptions. Some 1980 pennies have been found with a D mint mark, indicating they were struck at the Denver Mint. This is where things start to get interesting. Anomalies like these are incredibly rare. The Denver Mint usually only produces pennies with a D mint mark, while the Philadelphia Mint coins are typically unmarked. Finding a 1980 penny with a D mint mark is exceptionally rare and causes quite a stir among collectors. But what really makes this coin stand out is the condition and specific characteristics. A 1980 Lincoln penny in pristine condition, graded as MS-67 or higher, can fetch thousands of dollars. However, there's one special variant that has captured the most attention. Recent market trends have seen the value of certain 1980 pennies skyrocket. In fact, one particular coin, a 1980 penny with an unusual D mint mark, recently sold for an astonishing $1.5 million at auction. This remarkable price tag is due to the rarity, historical significance, and the coin's immaculate condition. This specific coin had a combination of factors that pushed its value to such extreme heights. It was an error coin with a misplaced mint mark, found in an exceptional state of preservation. It's a piece that collectors dream about, a true jackpot in the world of numismatics. So what can you do if you think you might have one of these rare 1980 pennies? First, get it evaluated by a professional numismatist or coin grading service. They can determine its authenticity and condition, which are crucial factors in its value. If you're new to coin collecting, it's important to familiarize yourself with grading standards and how to identify rare coins. Investing in a good magnifying glass, learning about mint marks, and studying coin catalogs can all help you in your search for valuable pieces. To wrap things up, the 1980 Lincoln penny is a prime example of how even the most unassuming coins can hold incredible value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, always keep an eye out for those rare varieties and minting errors. Who knows, you might just find the next $1 million coin. We're diving into the world of rare coins, and we're zeroing in on a particular gem. The 1977 Lincoln 1-cent penny with a mint mark that's worth an astonishing $1.7 million. Yes, you heard that right, a penny worth millions. Stick around as we unravel the mystery and value behind this elusive coin. So let's start with a bit of background. The 1977 Lincoln 1-cent penny is a relatively common coin in its own right. Produced by the U.S. Mint, these pennies feature Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But as with many collectibles, it's not just about the year, it's about the details. What sets this particular penny apart from the rest? The key detail is the mint mark. While most 1977 pennies are from the Philadelphia Mint and have no mint mark, a few exceptionally rare examples were minted with a small S mint mark. This mint mark, typically used for coins produced in San Francisco, is where the story gets interesting. To understand why this mint mark is so valuable, we need to go back in time. During the 1970s, the U.S. Mint made a notable change in its production process. The San Francisco Mint was primarily used for proof coins, specially struck coins for collectors, but it seems that some regular circulation coins from this era ended up with the S mint mark by mistake. This error is incredibly rare and incredibly sought after. Most 1977 pennies were produced at the Philadelphia Mint and are devoid of any mint mark, making the few that have the S mark highly valuable. But how did these pennies become so valuable, and why are they worth up to $1.7 million? First, let's talk about rarity. Out of the billions of pennies minted in 1977, only a handful with the S mint mark are known to exist. Their rarity has driven their value sky high among collectors and investors. In recent auctions, these pennies have sold for as much as $1.7 million, thanks to their unique history and extreme scarcity. To give you a sense of how these coins are valued, they're not just rare. They're part of a broader market of collectible coins where rarity, historical significance, and condition all play crucial roles. A penny in mint condition with this rare S mint mark can fetch such a high price because collectors are willing to pay top dollar for a piece of numismatic history. Coin grading is also a big factor. Coins are graded based on their condition, from poor to mint state. The better the condition, the higher the value. For these 1977 pennies, those with a high grade, meaning they're well preserved and show minimal wear, are the ones that reach the $1 million mark. The 1977 Lincoln penny with the S mint mark is a fascinating example of how errors can become highly valuable. Collectors who specialize in rare coins often look for these kinds of anomalies, because they're not only rare, but also carry a unique story. It's these stories that make collecting so exciting and rewarding. So, if you're out there checking your spare change or going through old coin collections, keep an eye out for that elusive 1977 penny with the S mint mark. Who knows, you might just have a small fortune hidden in your pocket. We've got a truly exciting topic for all you coin enthusiasts and collectors out there. We're diving into a very special penny, the 1978 Lincoln 1-cent coin with a mint mark that's worth a whopping $1.6 million. That's right, you heard it correctly. So, if you're into numismatics or just curious about rare coins, make sure you stick around. Let's uncover the mystery behind this incredible penny and why it's valued at such an astronomical figure. Alright, let's start with a bit of background. The 1978 Lincoln penny is a standard issue coin made by the U.S. Mint. It features President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But what makes this particular penny so special and valuable is its mint mark. First, let's talk about mint marks. Mint marks are small letters on coins that indicate where the coin was produced. For the 1978 Lincoln penny, there are 3 potential mint marks: P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco. Generally, coins with these mint marks are not exceptionally rare or valuable. So, why is the 1978 penny with a specific mint mark worth $1.6 million? Here's the scoop. This particular coin has a unique error, a rare and highly sought-after characteristic that drastically boosts its value. The coin in question has an S mint mark, indicating it was struck at the San Francisco Mint. But here's the twist. It was mistakenly produced with a 1978 mint mark, even though it was supposed to be a 1979 coin. This rare minting error happened due to a mix-up at the San Francisco Mint, where dies intended for the 1979 series were mistakenly used in 1978. This error resulted in a limited number of 1978 pennies with the S mint mark being struck. Since such errors are extremely rare, collectors are willing to pay a premium for these unique pieces. Now, let's dive into how this error was discovered. Coin collectors and numismatists began noticing discrepancies in the mint marks and dates. After extensive verification and examination by experts, the 1978 S mint mark error penny was confirmed as a legitimate, rare find. It created a buzz in the collecting community, leading to an astronomical valuation. To understand why this coin is valued at $1.6 million today, let's look at the market trends. Rare coin values fluctuate based on several factors: rarity, demand, and condition. In this case, the rarity of the error combined with the high demand from collectors and investors pushes the value up dramatically. The condition, or grade, of the coin also plays a significant role. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better condition. For the 1978 mint mark penny, finding one in mint condition is extremely rare, further enhancing its value. Let's take a quick look at how to identify if you have one of these rare pennies. Check the mint mark on the reverse side of the coin. If you find an S mint mark on a 1978 penny, get it evaluated by a professional. Coin grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and determine the value of your coin. Remember, finding a coin like this is like striking gold. Even though it's extremely rare, it's always exciting to check your coin collection for possible hidden treasures. We're going to talk about a truly extraordinary piece of numismatic history: the 1975 mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. You might be surprised to learn that this coin, worth just 1 cent in face value, is currently valued at an astounding $1.8 million. So, let's dive into the details and discover why this coin is worth so much and what makes it so special. To understand the significance of the 1975 Lincoln penny, we need to first explore its history and the unique factors that have contributed to its incredible market value. The Lincoln penny, officially known as the Lincoln cent, was first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Since then, the design has undergone several changes, with the most notable alteration in 1959 when the reverse side of the coin was updated to feature the Lincoln Memorial. Fast forward to 1975, a notable year in American coinage, the U.S. Mint decided to create a special version of the Lincoln penny to commemorate the bicentennial of the United States. Instead of the usual Lincoln Memorial reverse, the Mint produced a special bicentennial design for the quarter, half dollar, and dollar coins, but they didn't change the penny design. However, a fascinating event occurred during this period that would eventually make a 1975 penny extraordinarily valuable. Here's where things get interesting. During 1975, the U.S. Mint produced pennies with both the Denver D and Philadelphia P mint marks. However, Philadelphia's mint mark was not usually included on the penny during this period. Most of the coins produced were without a mint mark, but a very limited number of 1975 pennies were accidentally struck with a P mint mark. This was a major anomaly, as Philadelphia mint marks on pennies were not a standard practice. The coins with this mint mark were a rare mistake, leading to their extreme rarity. Coin collectors and experts quickly realized the significance of these errors, and the demand for these unique pennies surged. So, why is this penny worth $1.8 million? The answer lies in its rarity and historical significance. Out of the billions of pennies minted, only a tiny fraction were accidentally struck with a P mint mark. This makes them incredibly scarce and highly sought after by collectors. The 1975 P mint mark Lincoln penny has become one of the most coveted coins in the numismatic world. Its value is driven by its rarity, historical context, and the fact that it's an error coin, which always attracts premium prices. The $1.8 million valuation reflects the rare opportunity to own such a unique piece of American history. Examine the reverse side of the coin closely. A genuine 1975 penny with a P mint mark will have a small P just to the right of the Lincoln Memorial. The value of these coins can vary significantly based on their condition. Coins in mint state or uncirculated condition are worth considerably more than those in poor or average condition. For a definitive evaluation, it's a good idea to have the coin professionally graded by a reputable numismatic grading service. They can provide an official assessment of the coin's authenticity and condition, which will be crucial for determining its market value. If you're a collector or investor looking to get into rare coins, the 1975 P. Mint Mark Lincoln penny is a prime example of why investing in rare numismatic items can be incredibly rewarding. However, always do your research, consult with experts, and be cautious of counterfeit coins in the market. There you have it, folks. The 1975 Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is a prime example of how a simple mistake can lead to extraordinary value in the world of coin collecting. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is a fascinating piece of American history and a testament to the allure of rare collectibles. We're about to embark on a journey into the realm of rare coins, focusing on a particular piece that has captured the interest of collectors and investors alike: the 1973 Lincoln 1-cent penny with a mint mark. You might be surprised to learn that this humble coin is worth a staggering $1.9 million. So, buckle up as we explore the history, rarity, and current market value of this incredible penny. Let's start by understanding what makes the 1973 Lincoln penny so extraordinary. On the surface, the 1973 penny might seem like any other cent from the 1970s. It features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner, and the reverse showcases the iconic Lincoln Memorial designed by Frank Gasparo. But here's where things get interesting. While most 1973 pennies are relatively common and valued at just a few cents, a specific subset of these coins is incredibly rare. You see, during the 1973 minting process, there were some anomalies, particularly with the mint marks. Most 1973 pennies were produced with either no mint mark or a D-mint mark, indicating they were struck at the Denver Mint. However, there are some exceptionally rare pennies that feature a very unusual S-mint mark, which denotes the San Francisco Mint. Now, you might be wondering why the presence of this mint mark causes such a stir in the numismatic community. To explain this, let's delve into a bit of history. In 1973, the San Francisco Mint was primarily focused on producing proof coins and had very limited production of circulation coins. In fact, the S-mint mark on a 1973 penny was not intended for general circulation at all. It's believed that a small number of these S-mint mark pennies were accidentally released into circulation, creating a rare and sought-after variety. This accidental release has led to a situation where only a handful of these 1973 S-mint mark pennies are known to exist. The rarity of these coins, combined with their unique mint mark, has made them highly valuable to collectors. Over the years, these pennies have sold for impressive amounts at auctions, with recent sales reaching up to $1.9 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.9 million for a single penny. Why such a high price? Well, the value of these coins is driven by several factors. First and foremost is their rarity. With only a few known examples in existence, the 1973 S-mint mark penny is an extremely rare find. This rarity, combined with the historical significance of the minting era, makes it a coveted item for serious collectors and investors. Additionally, the condition of the coin plays a crucial role in its value. Coins that are well preserved and have a high grade can command even higher prices. Collectors look for coins with minimal wear, clear details, and good overall quality. Each coin is graded on a scale, and those in near mint or mint condition are the most valuable. If you happen to come across a 1973 penny with an S-mint mark, it's essential to have it authenticated and graded by a professional service. This will not only verify its authenticity, but also provide an accurate assessment of its value. Remember, while the idea of finding a $1.9 million penny might sound like a fairy tale, it's essential to approach this with a discerning eye and a bit of skepticism. In summary, the 1973 Lincoln 1-cent penny with an S-mint mark is a true gem in the world of coin collecting. Its rarity and historical significance have elevated its value to remarkable heights, with some specimens fetching up to $1.9 million. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, understanding the story behind these rare coins adds a new layer of appreciation to your collection. We're about to embark on a journey into the realm of rare coins, focusing on a particular piece that has captured the interest of collectors and investors alike: the 1973 Lincoln 1-cent penny with a mint mark. You might be surprised to learn that this humble coin is worth a staggering $1.9 million. So, buckle up as we explore the history, rarity, and current market value of this incredible penny. Let's start by understanding what makes the 1973 Lincoln penny so extraordinary. On the surface, the 1973 penny might seem like any other cent from the 1970s. It features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner, and the reverse showcases the iconic Lincoln Memorial designed by Frank Gasparo. But here's where things get interesting. While most 1973 pennies are relatively common and valued at just a few cents, a specific subset of these coins is incredibly rare. You see, during the 1973 minting process, there were some anomalies, particularly with the mint marks. Most 1973 pennies were produced with either no mint mark or a D-mint mark, indicating they were struck at the Denver Mint. However, there are some exceptionally rare pennies that feature a very unusual S-mint mark, which denotes the San Francisco Mint. Now, you might be wondering why the presence of this mint mark causes such a stir in the numismatic community. To explain this, let's delve into a bit of history. In 1973, the San Francisco Mint was primarily focused on producing proof coins and had very limited production of circulation coins. In fact, the S-mint mark on a 1973 penny was not intended for general circulation at all. It's believed that a small number of these S-mint mark pennies were accidentally released into circulation, creating a rare and sought-after variety. This accidental release has led to a situation where only a handful of these 1973 S-mint mark pennies are known to exist. The rarity of these coins, combined with their unique mint mark, has made them highly valuable to collectors. Over the years, these pennies have sold for impressive amounts at auctions, with recent sales reaching up to $1.9 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.9 million for a single penny. Why such a high price? Well, the value of these coins is driven by several factors. First and foremost is their rarity. With only a few known examples in existence, the 1973 S-mint mark penny is an extremely rare find. This rarity, combined with the historical significance of the minting era, makes it a coveted item for serious collectors and investors. Additionally, the condition of the coin plays a crucial role in its value. Coins that are well preserved and have a high grade can command even higher prices. Collectors look for coins with minimal wear, clear details, and good overall quality. Each coin is graded on a scale, and those in near mint or mint condition are the most valuable. If you happen to come across a 1973 penny with an S-mint mark, it's essential to have it authenticated and graded by a professional service. This will not only verify its authenticity, but also provide an accurate assessment of its value. Remember, while the idea of finding a $1.9 million penny might sound like a fairy tale, it's essential to approach this with a discerning eye and a bit of skepticism. In summary, the 1973 Lincoln 1-cent penny with an S-mint mark is a true gem in the world of coin collecting. Its rarity and historical significance have elevated its value to remarkable heights, with some specimens fetching up to $1.9 million. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, understanding the story behind these rare coins adds a new layer of appreciation to your collection.